going on, boys? Kai here for Formula Secrets, and if you're completely brand new to my channel, guys, hit that subscribe button because I guarantee I will elevate your life overall. So what I want to talk to you guys about today is being aggressive towards your goals, no matter what it is. So here's the point I'm trying to get at with you guys at this video, okay? Which is inspiration, feeling good is always going to be fleeting, and you cannot rely on that. Whatever your goals may be, the only thing you could actually depend on is you being habitual and the discipline that comes behind it. So as in, for some moments in our life, we feel good, we feel inspired by a certain movie we watch, a good song that we'll listen to, and it makes us be inspired to be motivated, right? So whatever goals we're doing, either dieting, working out, whatever doing at school, and anything like that. But that's always going to be fleeting, as in we are not going to be able to rely on that. Like right now, it is about 6 o'clock in the morning. Not a lot of people are going to be motivated right now because there's no movie that you just watch that you feel inspired by. There is no amazing song that you can listen to while you're asleep, right? So when it comes to this stuff right here, the only thing you can actually really rely on is your habit and your discipline. Like for example, myself, I'm used to waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning on top of, the stuff I'm taking. That's the reason why I'm always to recover so quickly. But on top of that as well, I'm used to waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning and getting ready to start with my day, either by video editing or starting to film like right now, or anything that I need to do. I cannot rely on waking up, oh God, all right, I'm ready to go because I feel good. I cannot rely on that because today, yeah, I feel good. And for the most part, every single day I do because of the stuff that I'm taking. But with that being said, I can't always rely on that because there's going to be some nights where I stay out a little bit later than what I wanted to. And then at the same time, I'm not going to want to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. But my body eternally is always going to be wanting to wake up anyways and getting stuff done. So with that being said, that's why I'm always going to be tackling my goals with aggressiveness, okay? Even though it's not going to be me yelling at this video, being aggressive, right? That's my mental mindset that I'll always want to conquer whatever goals I may have for that day or for that week, depending on my schedule. So when I'm this aggressive, okay, it doesn't matter if I'm feeling good or not. It doesn't matter if I'm waiting for a good song or a good movie or a good inspirational quote somebody post at Facebook, that whatever, right? I don't really need to rely on that. I just need to rely on myself of becoming habitual or just being aggressive. Because that's the only thing you could really count on. You can't count on yourself to feel good because, like, take your diet for example, right? Anybody's first week on their diet program, they feel awesome, they feel fantastic, they feel amazing, and they can feel like they could do it, all year round. But then the moment your glycogen is depleted or any of your calories start to get depleted, what happens the week after that? And the week after that, it starts to get dwindled down. By the time the third week comes in, majority people will quit their diet because they rely on feeling good. You cannot rely on feeling good, guys, okay? There's some things that I just don't want to do, but I can't rely on wanting to do it, or else you're not going to be able to accomplish your goals. At your very first couple of months on whatever your goals may have or you may want to do, you're not going to be habitual and you're not going to want to do it. So the only thing you can rely on is being disciplined through it. Force your way through it. Be aggressive, guys. Be aggressive. So when it comes to these kind of things, you just have to force it. Not everything is supposed to feel good. You're supposed to crawl through the broken glass, crawl through the mud in order to get your goals. And that's what makes it, commendable to whatever your goals may be, because not a lot of people can actually do that. There's a reason why, when you see a guy with a six-pack or a good-looking girl who has her body looking right, there's reason why that's commendable. There's a reason why that's admirable, because we know how tough it is to get through those stages, and that's the reason why it's hard for everybody else and why we look up to those people, because not a lot of people can actually accomplish that. Same thing with schooling, same thing with your career, same thing with your financial standings as well. Not a lot of people have the discipline to put stuff in their savings. Not a lot of people have the discipline to study for their tests and their finals and actually go on to a bigger university. So this is the reason why there's gonna be kids right now that they don't want to go back to school. They don't want to study for those finals, but they know they have to anyway. Same thing with you guys who wake up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning to go to work. You don't want to do that, but you're already doing it because either out of habit, but the very first time you started doing it in the first place was because of just that drive and that discipline, knowing that you have to do it anyway. So pretty much that, guys. The easiest way to actually build that habit and build that discipline is just by being aggressive. Don't expect yourself to feel good about everything, right? This is not a Disneyland story. I wish it was, because that would be amazing, where you just wake up one day and everything's already done for you. You have the birds chirping and everything singing a song for you, but it doesn't work that way. Life is a little bit tougher than that, but that's fine. We're not gonna be moaning about it. We're not gonna be bitching about it. We are gonna take it for what it is and tackle it right back. So when it comes to whatever your goals are today, this week, this month, this entire year, make sure you do it with aggressiveness and expect for your body to be an asshole about it. Expect your body to be like, oh, if there's something that you want to change and improve with your life, here comes the headaches, here comes the mood swings, here comes you feeling bad, oh, here comes other external things that will stop you from your goals. You can't let that happen. Actually, you should let that happen, but in terms of your internal motives, you're gonna keep going anyway. You feel bad? Screw that, I'm gonna keep going. You feel tired? Screw that, I'm gonna keep going. You feel really, really tired because it's 4 o'clock in the morning? Screw that, you're gonna keep on going anyway. Because after about a month, okay, within a month, your body's gonna be like, well, all right, this guy's gonna wake up at 4 o'clock anyway. Let me just stop bitching and keep going. And you know exactly how it is, because you could see that in a small, simplest way, like say through your diet. The first 2-3 weeks or so is always tough, and it's always the mature and it's always the privileged ones who actually get over that hump and finally follow through it. It's the weak ones who stop within the first 2 weeks because it feels bad or it doesn't feel good at the time. Not everything is supposed to feel good, and that separates the strong people and the weak people. So which side do you want to be on? Do you want to be the person that, you know, always falls for that, well, it doesn't feel good, so I don't want to do it anymore? Not everything is supposed to feel good. You're supposed to push through it, so by the time you are done pushing through it and you have built the discipline and the habit, then it feels good, then it feels fantastic. Then by then you're going to be able to reap the rewards of all the hard work that you've placed in towards your goal. Alright boys, till next time, hit that subscribe button right next to that, hit that notification bell. Kai here from the ccccc, out. Take care, fellas.